I said I wanted to file a complaint against John R. TUNHEIM as federal judge because for 2 years he had my son's case, and that he could have let my son out of Harrison and back into general education. I said that for 2 years, John R. TUNHEIM did absolutely nothing, as Atlee Riley acted like my attorney. I said that under the first IEP meeting, Michael should have been released from Harrison. It was in the records that Michael had reached the milestone and should have been put back in general education. But because I had a lawsuit, they refused to put my son back in general education. They made me stay at Harrison. So every day he was at Harrison, I tried to sue them motherfuckers. Every fucking day for 2 years, as they kept my son out of Harrison, I tried to fucking sue. Why? Because I said that he shouldn't have been in Harrison to begin with. I said that some white woman by the name of Miss HAROLDSON got 2 students in her class to say Michael was a big black boy, and they were scared of Michael because he was a big black boy. They refused to go to Judge Krause's conference, so I said that they allowed that white woman, I got to get my money out, they allowed that white woman to skip a subpoena. I said no black person has ever been allowed to skip a subpoena, but they let this white woman by the name of Miss HAROLDSON, who said my son was a big black nigger who scared her, and that's why he was in Harrison, is the reason I went after John R. TUNHEIM. Why? Because he shouldn't have been in Harrison to begin with. Right, Miss HAROLDSON, Kim Messin, Cindy Atsat, and as my son sat there, I sued for those 2 years, and I said I wanted John R. TUNHEIM to get a complaint based on the fact that, like I said, for 2 years, he did absolutely nothing. Nothing. He listened to Amy Jane Getz, Atlee Riley, Kim Messin, Cindy Atsat, and again, he allowed somebody by the name of Miss HAROLDSON to skip a subpoena out of Wisconsin. And as this white woman was allowed to skip the subpoena out of Wisconsin, Laura T. Booth, you, Michael LaFlave, kept my son in that prison, right? And as you kept my son in that prison, Laura T. Booth, and I said you rallied people like Michael LaFlave as you flaunted your, see-through shirt with your pretty bra, as Miss Kim Adams bent over with her song and her booty hanging out for all them little black boys as she was a principal. And be very clear, Ilhan Omar, the reference to Dateline, as Kim Messin knew that Kim Adams was a basket case who was sexually promiscuous, and again put her ass at Harrison with all them little black boys. I said that principal under Mr. Port, where Mr. Brent Branson, where none of them were licensed to even be, owed me a lot of money, and that tallied up to be $2.2 million. I sued times 8, making it 17.6. Kim Ellison, now are you helping me get my money, Kim? I want to know, Kim, are you helping me get my $17.6 million because my son, Michael, shouldn't have been in Harrison because they were fucking with Shayla? I want to know, Freedmen's, as we did that, political plight with Sharon, right? Keith, as you funneled me information, like when I said, bring our jobs back. If you're not in the United States, you cannot do a customer service call for a business in the United States, right? Because somebody said, Sharon, all your customer service jobs are going overseas. So I said, transfer me back to the United States, where again, my business is done in the United States. I don't want to talk to a customer service rep in another country where again, their country might not be like America. Their country might allow discrimination. Their country might allow consumer fraud. These things are illegal in the United States. But again, with people online, on the phone, you don't know who the fuck's doing business with you anymore, do you? You don't even know if it's American business you're doing.